Hi everyone, I'd like to take just a minute and show you how we can start to incorporate direct editing into our 3D model with SOLIDWORKS. Starting off, you'll see I have a plate here. We're going to use a couple of commands to incorporate some direct editing. The first of which is going to be Instant2D. You can see I've already toggled it on the command manager. The second of which is going to be Instant3D. Now, what these are going to allow me to do is kind of bypass the rebuild process and really modify my dimensions on the fly and make drastic changes without having to hit rebuild. If we go in and edit this whole sketch, you'll note that with Instant2D turned on, I still get access to my dimensions, but now when I click them, I have access to the dimension directly without having to go through the full dimension dialog box. So if I want to, I can modify that dimension here. However, also selecting the dimension allows me to pick these little blue dots that allow me to drag the dimension dynamically, also bypassing the modified dimension dialog box. Again, this doesn't matter what dimension I select. You can see I can easily drag those blue dots and really sort of customize and get the part exactly the way I want it. Backing out of the sketch, let's start talking about Instant3D now. So we want to make these changes on the three-dimensional scale. And this is really where the direct editing really comes in and shines. You can see I've got Instant3D toggled on. And now if I select my base feature, you can see I still get access to the dimensions like I normally would double-clicking, but now I have those little blue dots. And dragging those blue dots allow me to make those changes immediately, and you'll notice the rebuild process happens real time. So I'm not having to go up and still click the rebuild button to make those changes. That's not all. With Instant3D, we can also make drastic changes to the features themselves. Here you can see I can drag this face deeper if I want to, all the way through the part if necessary. And that's not all. If I drag that face now up above the surface of the part, notice SOLIDWORKS converts that cut now into a boss extrude. So I really have some flexibility with my model now. Again, everything rebuilds dynamically. So try out direct editing with Instant2D and Instant3D. You may find it's just what you need to make those minute adjustments that make all the difference.